Hi there YouTubers, it's Andre here from the DIY Bench. I'm not sure, but a lot of you or some people that is subscribed to my channel might know that I've been in hospital for a prostate operation. And this is basically just an update to where I am at this point. It's been 2 years and 2 months and a couple of days. Now, I just want to talk about the most basic things and that most guys out there will be interested, and that is going to be the leaks that you have after the operation, and erections, and if you had any complications, what's happening with those. So coming back, just again, it's been 2 years, 2 months and a couple of days, and I mean, we've all read and heard the videos on there. You have to be patient, and it's different for every guy. So coming back to leaks, leaks has not stopped. Some days are better than others, and I guess it depends what you drink. According to the physios out there, coffee is a bad thing, and it stimulates the bladder so that you want to pee more. I drank a lot of coffee on some days, and I was actually dry. Sometimes if I drink gassy cool drinks, soft drinks, yeah, I'll leak more. And I find that during the end of the day, you can feel that there's more leaks than that you would have like during the day, for instance. But I really cannot pinpoint it or anything. It all depends on the day, and sometimes with a lot of coffee it's bad, sometimes it's good. So on that one, I really don't have a solution. I guess if you stick to water, it will probably be your best bet. But yeah, there's no solution that I can find that I say, yeah, I'm gonna stick to that and this works. I found that if I go running, if I start to run, there will be no leaks. And I find that after about a kilometer, I can feel that the leaks are coming through. But the pads I use are fantastic, and I can say that if it wasn't for that, it would have been chaos actually. So I just want to actually show the make that I found in my local pharmacy store. The company that makes them is called Tena, T-E-N-A. It looks like this. It's a great product. It's a great pad. In this pack there's like 20. You get packs that contain, I believe, 200 or more. For the price of this one, like I said, there's 20 pads. It roughly works out to about 5 Rand a pad if you live in South Africa. Converting that back quickly to US dollars, I believe it's about 70 US cents for one. So looking at all the solutions out there and all the different pads that you get, I've found that this one is probably the best suited. And I'm just going to open this one up to show you. It's basically in a triangular form. It looks like that. It's got an adhesive pad there that you pull off, and that sticks to your underwear, and basically the absorption goes in there. The leaks, the fluid goes in there, and I mean, I've been wearing them for like just over 2 years now, and I can honestly say that I've not leaked through one of these. It does not leak full in my case to the edges, I use mostly the inner side of it towards the center section here, and I've never leaked through one of them. Even if the absorption material goes in I find that it actually goes into a little ball. If you wear it for a long time, it doesn't even leak through then. So this is a good product if you had a prostate operation. I don't know of any other products out there that works as well as this one. Yeah. So that all depends on what you can find in your store. Like I said, it's a product, it's a company called Tena, T-E-N-A, and it's the best one that I could find that works for me. Okay, so that is regarding leaks. I'm just going to add to some more to that a little. If I do some sports where there's a lot of pressure on my abdomen, obviously I can feel that there's some leaks. It's going to have to be only time will tell. So regarding all of that, from the start up to this point, it becomes better, and you learn what you can do and what you cannot do, but obviously your body is not the same anymore. I'm going to go now to talk a little bit about erections. Unfortunately, erections is still not present in my case. I can say that just at the place of where the operation took place, where they cut you, there's still no feeling. The feeling has not come back there yet. Don't know if it will ever come back. I mean, it's been 2 years and 2 months. So the physio said that if that's the case, then you probably never ever get feeling back there again. So there was a lot of nerve damage there, obviously. Like I said, erections, sometimes I can feel there's something. Sometimes if I sit and I get up, I can feel like it's like a jolt of some sort, but it's very small. Now, things that you can do, obviously there's a couple of things that you can have an operation that they can insert something that helps you with that, like a pump. I've used a vacuum pump a few times. The problem with a vacuum pump is the pump on the penis only lasts about 10 seconds, and then as soon as the blood flows out, you're back to where you started. Then I've used the injection cave eject. It goes by a few names. I'm sure there's other products on the market. You use a very, very small amount in a needle. There's obviously 2 things that you mix together to get to the mix that does the job. I find that the doctor knows exactly how to inject that. I cannot inject myself. It's not the greatest when the needle pricks you. So yeah, for that reason I feel I cannot do that. But if you can manage that, then that will be fantastic. But of course, cave eject really works. It takes a while to work. In my case, when I went to the doctor's office, it took about 10 minutes minimum, and the erection lasted for I think about 2 hours. There's a slight discomfort that goes with that, but it's bearable. It's not gonna, I mean, it only lasts for 2 hours, and that uncomfort or discomfort is bearable. It's not that you're in pain. So if you can go that way, I recommend that, and it works. There's no fiddling. The product just works. So that's regarding erections out there. Now, as far as complications go, I mean, in most cases, there's no complications if there's a prostate surgery. I had the open prostate surgery. You get the Da Vinci. That was too expensive for my medical aid, so I had to go for the open prostate surgery. Now, I had a complication where I developed a fistula, which is a little hole between your bowel and your bladder. Obviously, immediately after the operation, I knew something was wrong. I had some leaks, and basically, urine, I mean, it's a two-way door that's there. So you can leak both ways. You can leak, and in my case, I leaked urine into the bowel. So when you go to the toilet, obviously you'll feel a little stream of water running down your bum. And obviously when that the first time happened, I knew something was wrong. So in good time, I found out that that's what happened. That is a lot better now. It's not healed up. I'm still waiting to see what will happen with that if I have to go in for an operation. At this time, it doesn't really bother me. It doesn't happen often. It happens maybe once a month, maybe twice a month, but it's not on a daily basis. I can still let out a fart, and in most cases, in some other times I'm not so lucky, but I mean, I can live with that. Other than that, I'm not sure what else I can report back on. It's a waiting game. I mean, most guys want to hear that it gets better, and it does get better from what you come out of the hospital. And as time progresses, obviously that first few weeks and after 10 days when you get your catheter removed, it's probably the worst that you will find. Your leaks is uncontrollable. But I can say after 2 years with the pads, it's okay. Obviously, I will prefer not to have any of it, but it is what it is. And the reason I make these videos is to put information out there, because that's what the guys are after. And it's some of the stuff I've mentioned here is I could not find information on any of it. I was looking, for instance, on information if the Jet injection, if it's uncomfortable, if it's sore. I could not find any on that. It's just demonstrations, but I'm not, in general, I'm not scared of needles, but that is an uncomfortable little prick that you get from a needle. And I just find that after the doctor gave me one, I only had one, and I know it works well. I just cannot inject myself. I mean, the penis is a very sensitive organ, so I decided that when I go back to the doctor's office for checkup, I'll just get the injection while I'm there. I'm paying for that consultation in any case. So guys, everybody that's watching this video, that's about what I have. All I can say is it gets better. It's a waiting game, and your body will never be the same again. And there's a couple of things that I can live with. I would really love one day if I could get my erections on my own, but at this point, no. Sorry to disappoint you. It is what it is. I've heard that other guys, they got better results. What I am actually after is I want to know if you use Jet on a regular basis, does that actually help so that you get erections on your own? I could not find any of that, so that is some piece of information that I'm really after. But I guess I'll have to ask the doctor, since he sees more patients than people I can ever speak to in regarding these things. So I hope there's some useful things in this video and that you can use that information. Obviously not the greatest news that I could get out there, but all I can say is it gets better, and you're going to have to find ways to get around the things that's not the same anymore. There's ways, and you've got to find the path that'll work for you. Thank you if you've watched this video, and I'll speak to you next time. Have a good day. Cheers.